Today I'm talking with Matthew Humphreys from Imprint Events. How are you doing, Matthew?
Doing okay, Mark. The weather's not great, but we're all good.
So tell me a little about Imprint Events and what exactly you do.
Imprint Events, we are a event company specialising in high-end photo booths and photo experiences for corporate events, trade shows, and we also do weddings and bits. And we're also now moving into more event technology solutions, so helping people increase their return on their investment for trade shows and exhibitions.
So
we
basically,
started as a, sorry.
Yes, I'm going on. No, go on.
We started as a traditional photo booth company about 8 years ago, and we rebranded after COVID, and then we split into a corporate and a wedding brand about 2 years ago, so we could focus on different parts of the business for different activities.
So basically, you're making events experiential. They're an experience for people.
Yeah, experiential events are the way to go. Anything from using the latest AI features to transport people into spacemen and cowboys, anything they want it to be, through to using some of that technology just to make photos look better, effectively in online retouching and background replacement. So green screen without the need for a green screen.
Yeah.
And we're also looking to help people develop the whole experience for the client. So we don't just do a photo booth, we'll do a load of branding. You can have a customized enclosure. We can brand 360 platforms, all sorts of things.
So that's it, that people can use it as a marketing tool as well.
Definitely, especially on trade shows. People love the attraction of a photo. So you get people to your trade show, offer them a photo, while you're chatting about the product, they fill in their name and address. You can even ask them some questions about, will you wear this brand? Do you like our new product? And all that data, GDPR compliant, is saved and useful for remarketing later on.
Well, that's excellent. I mean, as you say, you've started out on photo booths, but you're moving forward, and you say your gamification is one of the
gamification software. Yeah, so gamification software is trying to improve engagement between exhibitors and visitors to trade stands. So rather than people just coming to trade stands, picking up a leaflet and walking off, or picking up a free T-shirt, they get set challenges to do on that trade stand. It can be asking questions, it can be reading information, it can be taking a photo, writing a caption. And when they achieve those challenges, they get points. And if they achieve many challenges over the show, they get into competitions to win serious prizes. So incentivizing the visitor to actually go and get involved and engage with the brands that are on show. Gone are the days where you can just run around a trade show with a carrier bag and fill it with as many pens and stickers as you can. These days, people want return for their money.
Yeah. I mean, do you have a favorite booth? Is there a booth that's close to your heart?
Yeah, I think our favourite booth is probably still the 360s. People said 360s were going to be a flash in the pan. They've been around about 3 or 4 years. Earlier in the year, we had one night we had 3 of them out. But we don't just sell a booth. We sell them a booth with a colour-coded enclosure. And it's all part of the experience. It's how you package it and offer it to your clients.
Yeah.
The small bit of the client is actually doing the video. It's what they get afterwards, how it's delivered, how they're looked after. So we're very good in our customer service, and we try and make everybody feel as special as they can while they're using our kit. I think 360s will be here for years to come, because now we can do AI backgrounds on 360s, so you can transport people away into a 3D virtual environment now.
Brilliant. I mean, that's great. I mean, it must be great for people to interact with it. That's the thing, is people being there, having a bit of fun, and then having a memento afterwards.
Yeah, so they get a text message, or they can get a QR code, download their videos. But in some events, we also have the videos or photos that have been taken on the big screen around the venue. The DJ can put them up on his screens and the projectors and bits, so everyone gets to see what's going on, and that just draws more and more people in.
Do you have anything new coming up, or is it just building on the business now?
Building on the business, the AI software capabilities are getting better and better all the time. Some of the quirks with image manipulation are going. Used to find earlier in the year that people could come out with 6 fingers on a hand and limbs not quite right, but the AI is learning more and more and more, and that's becoming a real asset. But one of our areas of growth we see this gamification. People are looking to get more return on their marketing spend. So if we can increase the engagement at trade shows, exhibitions, conferences. If you're at a conference tend to nod on after a couple of hours.
Yeah.
If the bloke doing the speech puts up a QR code, says, right, scan that QR code, you're scanning the QR code, gives you a question, and you're going, wish I'd listened. If I knew that question, I could win a 50 quid voucher. At that point onwards,